let's turn that down and let's see if he answers.
Hello.
Hello.
What is up?
You're just brave picking up private calls like that?
I assumed it was either my prostitute that I just Craigslist message calling me back,
Awesome.
or you. So,
yeah.
Either way, it was a win-win.
I'm a close second.
Now, if it was like a would you rather kind of thing, probably the prostitute calling me back. But
okay.
Just throwing that out there.
I was gonna say I would also rather you fuck the prostitute over me. So.
Yeah. I mean, she has at least 6 teeth, she said in her, Craigslist posting. So I feel like that's pretty good considering the area that I'm in right now. So,
sure.
She's a winner. She's A-list, considering the choices that I have available to me.
Is that just you have to have X amount of teeth in your head still?
That's correct. Yeah. As time has went on since I've got here since yesterday, the amount of teeth in the prostitutes' heads trying to flag me down has been going exponentially down as quickly as COVID cases are going exponentially up. Like, they're just doubling, like less and less teeth as time goes on. I think the meth is literally rotting them out of their faces as we speak. So, like, any minute now, she could be losing teeth. So I really wish she would have made that call. Sure.
Probably cheaper by the hour then, right?
I think the more teeth you lose, it does shave off some cash.
For
like
sure.
If if you look down, you got a tooth sticking to your dick. I feel like that's you're that's like 25 cents off, considering I'm paying like $6 for the whole thing. So it's a good amount less for sure.
Right.
No doubt about that.
Yeah. Well,
no doubt about
welcome
that.
in everybody.
Yay.
Today's episode is just a straight up would you rather.
Yes. Our first annual would you rather off.
Yeah, we were just trying to figure out ways to keep it funny. We just keep it light. I will say I have no shame in saying that our COVID-19 PSA episode was actually our least performing episode.
Nobody gives a fuck. They do not see us as the source to go to on COVID.
They shouldn't
don't see us
be.
as the most reliable COVID.
They shouldn't, and they shouldn't.
No, correct. Yeah.
And so we should just do what we do best, and that is be dumb.
That's all we know how to do.
Yeah.
That's our natural element. It's like seeing a bison running through, the fields of Northern California.
I'm following.
Just a natural thing.
Oh.
Just a natural thing to see.
Yeah.
I don't think where are bison from? Canada?
Maybe not Northern California. That might not be a very natural thing.
Not a very natural thing.
It's very much forced.
Do they got bison?
I don't know.
Where do they have bison?
Montana sounds like it, right? Is that what you just said?
Yeah, that's what I'm feeling, Montana.
Yeah, sounds like it. What if we're totally wrong?
Yeah, I feel like I've never seen elk. They for sure have in Montana. But bison? No, a bison is for sure could be Northern California. Like, those are like
Really?
the big cow-looking sons of bitches, the hairy cows. Yeah, bisons are like the plains state. So I could see that being like Utah,
North
Northern
America.
California, maybe Nevada. Because if I'm not mistaken, the bison almost died out. We almost hunted them to extinction when we came here. And then slowly but surely the bison are making a comeback. So, which is good for the bison,
Well, yeah, I would agree with that. I would agree with that.
You ever had bison jerky?
Yeah, I think so.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, I think so.
It's pretty tasty, dude. It's there's a big jerky brand.
So bison
that sells.
Bison can be found in Yellowstone National Park in Wyoming.
Okay.
National. Check
Wyoming.
this out. Check this out. National Bison Range in the Flathead Valley of Montana. Huh?
Okay.
See?
There we go.
We knew it.
Second guess. Weren't bad. We weren't bad.
The Wichita Mountains National Wildlife Range in southwest Oklahoma.
Kansas.
Yeah,
or
weird.
Oklahoma.
Yeah. Is
Wichita, Oklahoma, that's right.
Oh, yeah. Very, very popular place.
The only reason I know of Wichita, this is embarrassing, but the only reason I know Wichita exists is because of the movie Twister. That is the only reason that I know that Wichita even exists.
Well, I don't know. There's a Netflix show that I like called Love. Is it just called Love? Where the kid works on set. Like it takes place in LA, and the kid works on set for a show called, I thought it was called Wichita, and they're like witches.
Wow, that is unimaginably creative. That is
that's the show he works on.
Witches in Wichita.
So anyways, bison are also in Nebraska and North Dakota. So not Northern California. And and I don't care to look like towards bite. I don't care to see how far up in Canada they go. So
they're in Canada though.
Bison, based on that list I just saw, bison. I think there's something associated with, if you're around bison, then it means that you have a less chance of getting coronavirus, because bison are in.
Get the fuck out, dude.
because bison are in the most no-name fucking parts of town ever. Like.
Come on,
okay. Man.
I was gonna say, if you're telling me bison is the answer, like we need to just start riding bison into the streets of New York.
Dr. Fauci said so. Dr. Fauci. How do you say his name?
Yeah, Fauci. I think Fauci. Yeah, Fauci.
He says so. He says everyone needs to start barebacking some bison.
Bison into the streets, dude. We could just ride them right into the streets of New York City, dude. Just like yipping and yawing, dude. Like, woo! And just fucking waving our cowboy hats around, spanking some bison ass, dude. Just riding in, saving the day.
Just like that.
You know, love it.
I gotta be honest. I don't remember how we got on bison.
Yeah, I don't either.
I do, because we're doing a would you rather, right? Because we're sticking to what we know, which is being dumb, and because that's the most natural thing, like bison running not through Northern California, but more like Montana,
Wichita,
and Nebraska,
through the streets of Wichita,
Oklahoma. Is it Wichita, Oklahoma?
Oklahoma, where the wind comes whistling on the plane.
And anyways.
Yes, dude. Yes, everybody needs that in their life. So
let me before you officially dive in here, let me just say, thanks everyone for listening. You can also find us on YouTube now.
We made the jump,
and so we're there too. It's just nice to try and be on all platforms to try and get out there, and also try to make it easier for you guys to just share the links of our shit. Go for it. That's about it. You know, we're on Twitter, and if you found us, just check the description. All the links are there.
Correct. Yeah, just check it out.
And check why don't you take the bison ranges from here?
Okay, I will. So I think the format should be, and I go with a would you rather.
Yeah.
Then you go with would you rather.
Yeah.
And I think we should kind of start at T-ball questions and work our way up, like ending with the most. I figure I'm going to end with the ones that I think is going to be the hardest to answer, or the most uncomfortable to answer.
Okay. See, I don't really have. All right, so maybe mine are more T-ball. I feel like you really. Yours are already intimidating.
Some of mine are not going to be.
How many do you have?
Fun to answer.
Well, why would you do that? That's why I stuck. I purposely strayed away from that.
No, I dove right into the ones that I did not think you would like to answer. So like that's what I was specifically like racking my brain
that
on
is
like
terrifying.
the weirdest shit
that is terrifying. All right.
Yeah.
How many? So how many do you have?
I have 1, 2. So I stuck. After you told me how many you were going with, I tried to stay in the same range. So I limited myself to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6.
Okay, I only have 4. So maybe it's you, me.
Yeah.
You.
Yeah. I think I'll start it off.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So for question number 1, would you rather eat your own turd or drink a glass of a random person's urine?
Oh, man.
So now I thought about this. This is an 8-ounce glass of urine and 3-inch chunk of turd.
Well, wait. A 3-inch
chunk of turd. So just an average amount of turd.
Like
now,
a cubic?
Cannot...
Cubic? Like, is this a ball, like a 3-inch in diameter?
No, this is not a ball. This is like a turd-shaped turd.
Right, but
like
okay, so 3-inch,
like a
3-inch
long. You would
long,
pinch off from your butt.
3 inch,
3 inches long.
How wide?
And then the width of a turd.
And how high? Well, no, that's not no.
I don't know the diameter of a turd, dude. Like,
well, you're so specific with 8 ounces
wide?
of piss. 8 ounces of a homeless man's piss? Is that what you said?
A random. You don't know whose piss it is. It's a random glass.
Or my
piss.
own shit.
Not yours.
Or my own shit.
Or yes, a 3-inch section of your own shit.
Yeah,
now with the
my own shit. My own shit.
That's it. Just no questions asked. You're just going with your own shit.
I mean, what are you gonna like throw in here that's gonna change my mind from like something that is my own? Or
no, that's all right. I was just saying you have to actually eat the turd. Like you can't just like ball it up and swallow it pill style.
Why not?
That's eating
it. That's eating it. That's eating.
You have to chew, because these are the speculations. You have to chew the turd. You can come up with the speculations for your questions. You can come up with the speculations. Leave my questions alone. Leave my questions. So you got to chew at least 3 times per bite of the turd before you swallow.
So 1 bite,
the
3
piss
chews.
You can chug, you can drink. Like I don't care what you do with the piss, because you can drink it as quick as you want. You're still going to get that.
I'm not like I've never bonged a beer, and I don't anticipate doing it. So
yeah, I guess thinking back, I can't recall a time.
Listen, we got pretty shitty. Yeah, we've all gotten real pretty shitty, but I've never bonged because I mean. I've never
You never even did stab the can in the side with a pen and chugged it, like open the top and chugged it out.
Yeah, but like that's
still... Like shotgunned it?
Yeah, but you can still limit it. Like, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
So, no.
That's true.
It's never like...
So you're sticking with shit?
I think so.
Okay.
Dude, because it's just a stranger? No.
But piss is pretty sterile.
What I will say, I see. What I will say is like if your choice there was like my own shit or my own piss, like my own piss, all the way.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
That's why I couldn't do that. That's why I had to go with that. That's why. That's why I had to go with a random person's piss.
Yeah, that's
okay. All right, that's okay. Now I'll
what about you?
Yeah. Okay, I'll answer this as well. I think I am gonna go with the piss. I think I'm going to go with the piss. I hope that the piss is...
I can't think... Like, I can't wrap my head around drinking some... You wouldn't just I guess either way, I'd gag the fuck. Like, ugh.
Yeah, dude.
But...
See, but I feel like I have a less chance of getting sick from the piss, because this shit has, like, some weird bacteria and shit in it.
But it's my own shit.
Yeah, but they say don't even play with your own shit because of that reason.
Like, play how?
Like, people are just kind of playing with their turds and stuff. Yeah. That's a whole subculture. That's a whole subclass of people. Look up, like, poop houses. There's people who love to build little things with their poops. That's a huge thing, is poop sculptures, dude. Like, people love making poop sculptures.
Oh my god. Is that a fetish?
Yeah. I think so, yeah. I don't know if it's so much a fetish as, like, people would probably call it, it's art. It's art. I'm just making art. I'm showing you that I can make something beautiful out of shit.
That's, no.
It's probably some Japanese artists that are just, like, I mean, because the Japanese, man.
Well, they're creative. Did you ever hear of the, there's the composition.
They're beautiful people, but they are weird.
There's a composer that once wrote a quote-unquote symphony, and it was just like, all it was the idea to saw someone's arm off in front of a live audience.
I believe that. I don't. It may be the same composer, because there's also a composer who wrote something like similar to that, except the person would just sit like in front of a piano for 3 minutes, and it was timed, and then like at the 3-minute mark, like kill themselves, and that was supposed to be So that's probably the same composer. And I'm like, dude, get out there and compose your own, play your own shit. Then
how do you rehearse?
Dude, you just gotta go out there.
Do you think so? Like, go and kill yourself? How?
I think it was slitting the throat, if I'm not mistaken, was the method that they. Yeah, and you just kind of sit there and gurgle out on stage.
Man, you got to be really into yourself to be that quote unquote musician.
You got to be devoted, and I think it was actually performed once, if I'm not mistaken. Like, one time was enough for them to like, yeah, no, this is never happening again.
How far into the gurgling do you think they made that decision? Like, yeah, no, this isn't happening. I thought he'd die a lot quicker.
I don't know, man. I would assume it was relative. I would hope it was relatively quickly. I mean, like, people probably just sat there in horror. Like, imagine being there, not knowing what's about to happen, and like some guy just sits in front of a piano for 2 minutes, being quiet. Like, is he gonna play? Like, he hasn't played yet, and then they just stand up and slit their throat. I mean, I feel like there would have to be a time period of shock before you could do anything. Like, there would at least be a solid 10 seconds of everybody just sitting there like, you know what I mean? Like, what
I don't know.
Fuck?
10 minutes?
What do we do now?
That's longer.
No, 10 seconds. 10 seconds.
Okay.
10 minutes, then you got to fuck up people, dude.
It's like 10 minutes is longer than the guy who waited to kill himself.
This guy on the bed like 5 minutes ago, and they're still just sitting there. Like, one guy starts to slow clap, like. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck do you do at that point, dude? What the fuck? All right. I am ready for.
Okay. Yeah.
I am ready for your first.
All right.
Go ahead and toss me the ball, my friend.
Oh man. Let's see how this goes. All right. So, would you rather lose at the same time lose both of your big toes, or develop the worst case of vertigo?
So how are the toes coming off?
It does. That part actually doesn't matter. Like,
is there pain involved in it?
Yeah.
Cutting my toes off?
Yeah. There's definitely.
Is there like two midgets standing there with fucking like hedge clippers just ready to chop them off?
It's. I'll tell you what. It's not. It's not you going somewhere and you being put under and your toes are coming off. No, it is
two baby guillotines just ready to drop on my toes.
Anything like that. It could be a car that's with like. Okay. It could be a miter saw.
So the method doesn't matter.
No, there's going to be pain. There's going to be pain, but the pain isn't the long-lasting effect here.
It's the not having the balance of having toes.
Right.
Because it throws off your whole balance.
Yeah.
How long does the worst case of vertigo last? For eternity?
For as long as the worst case of balance for, like, no toes lasts.
So probably forever. Do you ever get your balance back from having no toes? Like, is that something that, like, eventually regulates itself?
I don't know. I didn't look it up.
I'm gonna go with the vertigo.
Really? Really?
Yes, I'm gonna tell you why. Because I think if my balance is off, I'm gonna be dizzy anyways. Like, it's gonna make me feel like, confused, unbalanced. I'm gonna get vertigo, I feel like, from missing the toes. At least in this case, I get to keep my toes. I don't have the pain, and I'm still gonna be.
You just automatically
more dizzy.
You think that by losing your big toes, you're just gonna get vertigo anyways?
Yeah, because I'm going to be off balance, and that's going to make me dizzy.
Oh, my, to the fucking point where you're just like, well, that's it. I got vertigo now.
Probably not that dizzy, but, if I'm going to be dizzy anyways from the, you know what I mean, from missing the toes, then might as well just go full dizziness, like super lightheaded dizziness, and then just not have the toes.
See,
or then keep the toes, I mean. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm going to get...
See, I was thinking that I would just eventually figure out a way to balance without them.
Well, that's what I don't know. Like, do you get... But I don't know. That's how long the vertigo is going to last.
That's why this is a good question, because we don't know.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many variables here that I feel like I feel most comfortable taking the loss of the...
That's crazy to me. That's absolutely crazy to me. No, I would just take the pain, but again, you're the one who pointed out the pain. Like, the pain was never the thing here. It's like, yeah, whatever. Like, that's something that happens, but also you're gonna be dizzy for a while, or you're gonna not have balance for a while. But like, you should be able to figure that out, right?
I mean, I would suppose, but if I'm going to figure out the vertigo eventually, right?
How?
Like, my body will adjust to the vertigo. Yeah. Dude, I'm already pretty fucking, my head is spinning all the time with, thoughts of anxiety and sadness in my life. So I feel like this really wouldn't change much.
Interesting. No, I took the toes. So.
Okay, you take the toes. I'm not having fucking midgets chop my toes off with damn fucking edge clippers.
I would lose the toes.
All right, you take the toes, I'll take the vertigo. We'll meet up in a year and say, well, our lives both suck. So, all right, you ready for the next one?
Let's do it.
Are you ready for the next one?
Let's do it.
Would you rather taste with your fingertips, so your taste buds are on your fingertips, or smell with your dick?
That seems like an easy one.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of what negatives would be of both,
Okay, sure.
But, right off the bat, I want to just say taste with my fingertips. Right?
Now think about that.
Oh, well, that's what
Everything
I'm trying to do.
You're going to taste. Everything that you're going to touch, you will taste. Everything that you have to come in contact with.
Oh, man, but I'm just going to smell shit all day long?
Yes. And never enjoy banging the same way again, for sure. Dude, never.
Oh, that's a good fucking point.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yes, yes.
Oh,
yes.
See, this is what I was trying to figure it out. What the catch was.
Or imagine wiping your ass with your hand.
Oh,
it's not like you're.
Dude. So this is the thing, right?
Anytime that finger accidentally punches through the toilet paper.
Oh, here's one concern, is if I can only smell with my dick, that doesn't mean I still have my nose to breathe out of, right? Like, my dick's not going to get congested, is it?
No, we'll say no. It'll just be your smell, like your smell senses.
Yeah.
So you will still be able to breathe out of your nose and mouth, but like your nose will just pick up any of the aromas constantly that whatever is like, you know, around those like smell sensors on your dick.
All right.
I told you I was coming hard with him.
Yeah, no, you got this. This is a really good one. This is what else I'm thinking, that like you, because of this, inevitably you build up some sort of tolerance either way. You build up a tolerance with your smell, or you build up a tolerance with the taste. And so
I would agree with that. Eventually, you are going to.
What's it?
Sure.
So what? See, yeah. So now I'm leaning hard towards smelling with my dick, because that tolerance thing. On
the standard, you are going to be okay, right? Like eventually.
Well, I feel like it's also
it's
also going to help self-hygiene.
Sure.
And I say that like I need that. That's weird. But it's also I'm wondering what cum smells like.
Yeah, and I mean, like, I just getting jammed into like a vag.
Yeah, but you're saying that like I do that.
You're question at that point.
Well,
anal sex is out of the question at that point.
You're saying like I do any of it as often as I fucking breathe here.
Well, no, I'm just saying, like, that's going to totally, like, you got to think, anal's off the table, probably, unless you're into that kind of thing. Smell of poop.
That's not my thing.
So, and I mean, even still, like, I feel like even when you're banging vaginally, like, you're still smelling the poop, and then also, like, all the funny smells that come along with a vagina from time to time.
Dude, I'm sticking with smell out of my smell from my dick. Yeah, that's the one.
Okay, I'm actually on the same page with you there on that one. I would agree. When it's all said and done, after thinking through the options, because you never know what you're touching. Dude, you never know if, like, the guy that just fucking opened the opened the door, just, like, totally, like, smeared shit all over the handle. Right. You know what I mean? Like, you don't know.
I'm not fucking around with that.
You're picking up the trash, dude. You're doing dishes. You're just tasting old moldy shit, dude. Like, it's a rough life. Tasting with your fingertips.
Not doing
it.
Okay. All right.
I agree with you on that one. We're on the same page on that one. Okay.
All right. Let's see here. All right. I'm just reading it back. All right. So, would you rather always have damp socks like that? Just always, they're always, or every time you enter a public establishment, it's just like it's like a tick that you have to yell bomb.
Oh fuck.
And public establishment is it's everything, right? It's like
everything.
Yeah.
Everything. Restaurants.
Yep. But also think like you are like it's everything, but it's also like it's something that like this tick could come like, you know, as soon as you enter, right? So like
now, so here's the only thing I'm thinking. There's no way to cure this damn sockness. It's there no matter what I do.
Correct.
But I could make like literally 100 T-shirts that say don't shoot me, I have Tourette's. Right? Like,
yeah.
Like, and just instantly point to them when I walk into.
Yeah.
When I walk into a building. Right?
Yeah.
Like.
All right, but okay, but it can be like bomb or I have a bomb. You know, just something bomb related. That you so
God, I mean, there's definitely flying is out of the question.
Well,
like,
so
there's no
I'm
more
just saying,
flying in my life.
I'm just saying, like, if that was it and you made those shirts, like, don't like move so fast to reach, like, to show your chest, because they're gonna think you're going for the fucking bomb rather than your shirt.
I'm gonna have to just, no matter what, I'm gonna have to go t-shirt all the time, like, or get a jacket printed on it that says, you know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna have to get a bunch of clothing printed on it, like maybe hold up a sign, take a sign with me that says I have Tourette's and I love the word bomb, and I don't mean to. I'm sorry. Just like, you know what I? Because if I just have a sign that says I'm sorry, they still probably think I have a bomb.
Yeah. Yo, for sure.
They for sure think that.
Yeah.
They think I'm just being forced to do this by terrorists. So it has to say, like, I have Tourette's. I think that's going to be my option. I think I'm going with the wearing a shirt.
Really?
I'm going to take the bomb option and say, you know, just make sure that I have it well known that this is what I have. Because I could even send, like, my wife in prior. Like, my husband's coming in, and he's probably going to yell he has a bomb. Don't take it. It's a tick that he has, right? Like, I can get around that.
And then you walk in, and your wife's fucking dead on the floor from getting shot.
Well, I mean, at that point, I'm just running.
Everybody, don't freak out. My husband's coming in.
And
he's going to yell about a bomb.
Yell some shit about a bomb, but if you all just act normal, nobody needs to die here today. I mean, that being said, I would get through, like, the BMB much quicker, like, to the front of the line. Like, there are some perks.
I like your ability to try to find the positives of it. I'm going damp socks.
Oh, God, dude, it's such a horrible feeling. I would rather be shot in cold blood because I'm yelling bomb than have the damn socks. At least I know I'd have dry socks on in my casket.
In the
afterlife, I could wear fucking some dry socks.
Just think about it, though. Like, the guy who shoots you dead might have damp socks himself.
That's true. They might, like, give him no fucks because they have.
Because of the damp socks. He has it's a short fuse. He's not fucking.
It's a very short fuse. Was this one of those deals where, like, if I push the button, somebody else dies, like that fucking movie? Like, if I don't choose the damn socks, somebody else in the world's going to get them? Is that what's going to be? Like,
that might just be it. This might be happening live.
I like that one. So you're going damn socks.
I'm going damp socks. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, but then
I know
you
it's
got,
rough.
like, the increased risk for, like, foot infection. Like, you got, like, bacteria. You're going to get some athlete's foot, dude.
Yeah,
you're gonna...
yeah. You definitely have to plan. You definitely have to plan it out. You know, you're going to be doing some sock swaps throughout your day. You know what I mean? Like,
so you can change the socks; they're still going to be damp, but you can take them off for at least long enough to change them.
Yeah, you take
them off. Because if not, dude, your feet are going to shrivel up like a raisin. And your feet are going to fall off. And they're going to be footless. Like, dude, you know, I mean, like, that's not good. I guess if you're already missing 2 toes, then fuck losing the feet. Take the rest of it.
Oh my God.
You know what I mean? Like, fuck it at that point, but... Okay, yeah. I'm definitely going with that one. All right. So my next one. I'm going to switch it up a little bit here.
Hit me.
I'm going to go with the one that I did not plan on going with this time, but we're going to go with this one just considering what we talked about last time. So would you rather bang a chick that has not bathed in 2 years,
Wow.
Okay? Now, this is a chick that is also, I decided, a bicyclist. So they're sweating constantly, dude. They're like, dude, like, this is like a legit, like, imagine like a dirty hippie, but like a very active dirty hippie.
And hasn't showered in 2 years. And that
has not bathed or showered.
Active.
And
that person
active.
Stinks to high heaven.
Yes, and their vagina looks like a fucking cave.
I'm terrified to know what the or is.
Or bang a cow.
Who has to know?
In either case, no one has to know.
Oh,
we'll make it. We'll simplify it a little bit. I don't want to make it too traumatic for you yet. We're gonna get into the traumatic stuff, but as of right now, we'll say that no one has to know.
Only I know. Only I know.
You have to live, right? You have to live with either banging the trauma from banging this dirty ass chick, or the trauma from banging a straight up cow. But you got to keep in mind, dude, cows stink too. Like, they for sure stink. If you've ever been around cows, they fucking stink.
Yeah.
And there's no promise this cow isn't going to shit on your dick when you stick it in.
Oh, my God. There's no promise she won't either.
You don't know that either. Sure, she might shit. But at least with the chick, as long as you're not doing her doggy style, she's going to shit downward.
Yeah.
The cow is for sure, as it shit's going to go right on your dick.
Oh. Can I wear nose protective gear?
No, for sure, no. That would totally ruin this whole thing. No, for sure. No, you're gonna be clear nose like you just fucking took some nasal saline, dude. You're gonna.
I can't put.
Smell it all.
I can't put Vicks vapor rub on my.
No, Vicks, dude. No, this is. That would spoil the fun of the whole situation.
Both situations, it's protected sex, no risk
bareback.
of.
Bareback.
Oh my God,
dude, bareback for sure. Or again, it ruins the whole fun of the situation. Dude.
I don't know enough about cows to know what kind of risks are involved.
I would have thought that nobody had to know. You know, you're not getting off with the fucking condom wearing. No, I gave you the no one has to know.
Listen, I don't know enough about cows to know about like the risks involved in barebacking a cow.
I mean, I don't think it's good for you. I don't think it's good to stick your dick in a cow. Like, I'm sure there's some, I'm sure, like, it's not, I mean, anytime I see, like, videos where those guys are fucking injecting sperms into the cows, they are always wearing gloves, for sure. So.
That's more because they don't want to touch the sperm.
You ever seen how long those little tubes of sperm are, dude, that they inject the fucking cows with?
It's a lot.
Dude, they're long as fuck. A cow dick has got to be fucking... Dude, a cow dick has got to... I've never seen a fully erect cow dick, but I can only imagine.
Is a cow dick bigger than a bison dick?
No, I think bisons are slightly larger than cows are.
Interesting. Do you think?
And I would imagine they're definitely going to thrust more forcefully because they seem more muscular than cows.
Do you think that they play basketball better also than cows?
Yes. Yeah, they have an extra calf muscle. They can definitely jump higher. Cows can, I'm sure. I knew where you were going with that immediately, dude. Yes, yeah, probably.
Oh, they are a lot cooler than cows.
I feel like you're deflecting this question. I want to get back to the case in point here.
Oh, God damn it.
Oh, dude, most of this episode is just going to be audio of us laughing. Like a solid 30 minutes of this episode is nothing but audio of us laughing. I love it. I love it.
Dude, I'm leaning cow.
Okay.
I'm definitely leaning cow. And do you want me to reason myself? Or can I leave it at that?
Sure, dude. Just. I mean, you just said you want to fuck a cow. You might as well justify yourself and stuff.
Here's the thing.
Because when I pull the sound clips from this, dude.
Neither of them.
It's not going to sound very flattering for you. That's all I have to say.
Here's another question. Here's another question. The woman, she bicycles all the time. Is she so she's fit? Does she look? Is she an attractive woman?
Fit. She looks good. Yeah.
Is she? Yeah, but what's her attitude like? Does she have all of her teeth?
I mean, she has all of her teeth. Yeah, she's relatively healthy. She's probably pretty pompous because she's a bicyclist, and I feel like they're all assholes. Yeah. So she probably thinks she's better than everybody in the world, and she probably wants you to save the sea turtles.
How does she feel about people skipping out on her, like men?
Probably angry about it.
Yeah, the cow. The cow. Then done.
Yeah, the cow's a safe bet for sure. Dude. Yeah, the cow's not going to care either way. The cow's not going to care either way. So, yeah.
The cow.
The cow's not even going to notice your tiny dick in there, dude. Like, because any dick in comparison.
The cow's just going to keep eating.
It's not even going to know what's going on. It's not even going to know anything's happening. Yeah.
All right. All right, you ready?
That's not even necessarily a slam on you. That's just cow dick has got to be. I feel like now I'm going to have to Google cow dick, and I don't want to have that on my search results. But I feel like I'm going to have to look at it.
Just cow dick versus bison dick.
That's going to be what it's literally.
And then you come across two bison just double teaming a cow.
No, what I'm going to come across is the FBI knocking at my door, wanting to know why I'm into bestiality. That's what I'm going to come across. There's a fucking FBI agent, dude, just fucking kicking down my door. That's what's going to happen.
Let me.
I'll be like, it's not me. My buddy's the one that said he'd fuck the cow.
Oh fuck yeah! What would you do? I felt like you were just saying that you would do the same, the cow, but.
No, I do. Yeah.
Okay. Well.
Yeah. I would go with the cow because I feel like that would ruin women's sex for me. At least that's something I could push deep down in my subconscious through the use of drugs. You know what I mean? I could just bury
the cow
under a landslide of drugs.
Yeah, and there's no possible chance of that ever getting out.
PTSD. That woman, I'm gonna have PTSD.
You don't want to have to maybe run into her. Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah, exactly, dude. The worst that's going to happen is you might see that cow on a truck on the way to the fucking slaughterhouse and just looks at you, dude, on the freeway.
And you just fucking flip her off.
And you make eye contact with it. You make eye contact with that cow, and just a tear rolls down its cheek, dude. Just like.
Well, I would make eye contact, and I would mouth the words to it. I said, "You said I was average."
See, I think I would be like, you ever seen that meme where it's just like that like looking like they it kind of like looks away, like one shot, like one frame is of it looking dead on, and like looking away, like oh shit. Yeah, that would be me as that meme essentially, like oh god, don't make eye contact, don't look that way, like. Yeah.
Nope, I'd say sign up.
What I do with most of my ex-girlfriends. Anyway,
well, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I would tell the cow if I could put the bicyclist in your spot right now, I would.
I would, honey. I would do it for you.
All right, let me hit you.
Sorry.
Let me hit you here. All right, you ready for this?
I think I'm ready.
Would you rather always smell like cat piss?
Okay.
Or have tits, like plastic surgery, like nice woman tits?
Tits. No question asked. Tits.
Wow, sure. Really?
Yeah, dude, I would be like grabbing my own woman tits while I was jerking off.
That's ridiculous.
With my eyes closed.
That's ridiculous. What about?
I would just be feeling up my woman boobies, just pretending it's fucking like, you know, whoever it may be. I don't even know who my celebrity crush would be. Anne Hathaway's boobies.
But what would you like?
So
how would you go places? Like, what would you tell people?
I would just say it was a bet that I lost, and you know, I have woman tits, and I'd say I would just say I need to excuse myself into the bathroom, and then I would go jerk off to my woman tits and remember how great of a thing this was to have woman tits.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
That's it, dude. I feel like that's an easy.
I feel like we should start
I feel like women would be into that too. Bi chicks, dude. They could have the best of both. They can grab onto my boobies while they're riding it, dude. Like that would be the best of both worlds for a bi chick.
You're not a bi chick, though.
Yeah, but I could. They like the dick too, so they got they get the best of both worlds. They got the dick. They got the boobies. It's great. It's great. Now, it would be kind of hard to explain that I'm not a transvestite, like that I didn't have a sex change. Like, that would be more difficult to explain to people. Like, are you really a dude, or are you just saying, man, like, I'm really a dude. I just also have boobies.
Oh, my God.
But, I mean, like, how big are these boobies, too? Because you got to think about strain on the back.
Oh, well, no. They're nothing strainful. They're just very, like, they're like porn star boobies. You know what I mean? Like, they are.
They're voluptuous.
Yeah.
Like C-cup.
You got a rack, like, but.
Nice. No. Oh god, dude! I think it'd be all right. I think the booby thing wouldn't be that bad. I only see positives in the booby thing.
I struggle with it worse than you do. I can't. I actually, this is one where I didn't put myself in the position to think about my answer, because that's fucking tough to me. I don't know how you're just like, boobs, yeah.
Instantly, dude, I'm like, yes, I would have some boobies, dude. Yeah, it would be all right. It would be okay.
Oh my
yeah.
God.
I just pretend like they're not my boobies, dude, and just go to town. I think it's all right, dude. I think it would be okay for me. I could live a very happy, healthy life with boobies.
Really?
Yeah.
With what you're doing right now, the people you know, the people you work with, you just show up tomorrow with a rack. Like everyone in your life.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like people are open enough now that I could just say, listen, this is the new me. I want boobs, and
would you tell them that you want them, or would you tell them that like you lost a bet, or?
It would depend on who I'm talking to. I would have to tell my boss that this was a life choice and she can't discriminate. And that also seals my deal that she can't fire me, because if so, I just say it's for discrimination because I have boobies.
Oh,
I'm a guy with boobies. Like, you know what I mean? This is, you know what I mean? It's a hate crime at that point to fire me. I could get away with whatever I want.
Okay, so, but you also have to wear, like shirts that, like, are very revealing too. You know what I mean? Like,
oh, come on. So I gotta wear like chick shirts, dude?
Yes.
Well, still not that bad. I like V-necks a lot. I wear nothing but V-necks pretty much. So really it wouldn't change. So that's pretty deep V's. I'm pretty sure most of my shirts would be okay, actually.
No. Like it'd be like, you know, like more of your shirts than not would also show your belly button.
Why the belly button?
Because that's like that kind of like chick
I feel like
shirt,
you're just trying to make it harder because I was so accepting of the boobies. Now you gotta like up the ante with belly shirts. I gotta. You can't.
Well, obviously you can't fucking hide them with a winter coat.
Well, I'm not gonna wear a winter coat everywhere. I'm okay with that, dude. I'm even okay with showing a little cleavage, but I don't want to show my tubby belly. I'd still go with boobies. So good. Still good with tatas.
I can't imagine it.
It's hard to imagine, but I mean, I already kind of got man boobies, so like.
No, but this is nothing like it is. It is.
I got like a B cup now, dude. Like all you're doing is adding
kidding?
a little.
Like think about it. Think about the way like.
Probably.
Like.
No, they might. Now I'm grabbing my own boobies right now, dude. Now, as we speak, I'm trying to decide what cup they are.
Think about dealing with your class tomorrow. Like if you walked in with this fucking like.
Shit. I wouldn't say a word. I wouldn't say a word about it. I would just go like it's business as usual, like nothing happened. Like I would just go as like business as usual. I wouldn't even say a thing about it, dude. I would just proceed normal business as usual. Now you got a booby teacher. There you go. I feel like people are so worried about the COVID thing right now. Like they wouldn't even. It's a good long time before, like with social distancing. I mean, from 6 feet away. I mean, you know, you might see I have some boobies, but you wouldn't know the extent of my boobies. You wouldn't be close enough to look down my shirt. You know what I mean?
What kind of pants would you wear? Would you like try to match your pants with your crop top?
With my outfit, probably. I wear skinny jeans. So again, none of this is too much of a leap for me. Dude. God. None of this is too much of a leap for me because I already wear pretty skinny jeans. Like none of this is really like outside of the realm of possibility for me.
I'm going cat piss.
God, dude, wrong choice. My God.
I'm just going cat piss.
Really miss it. So, I mean, like, explain the cat piss here. Like, are you always... So can you cover it up? Can you mask the cat piss smell? Or just...
Well, you can try. You know what I mean? Like, you never know if you actually mask the cat piss smell. You know what I mean? Like, have you ever, like, had a cat, like when you get to work or whatever, you notice, like a small spot on your shirt or something, like, smell... Like, what the fuck smells like cat piss in here? And you're, like, trying to like figure it out until like when you're like, wait, let me check myself, and you check and there's like one fucking spot and it's like, is that just like seeping its way up? Dude.
No. I'll tell you why, because I fucking despise cats and I would never allow one to come into my home.
Yep.
So
I fucking can't stand it. But I would still,
that's why,
I think because I've already lived it.
Cat piss. Yeah, that's a horrible. I mean, like, yeah, no. And that's surprising because still, after having to suffer through.
Well, that's what I'm saying, is I've lived it.
Choose.
Well, I have experience.
So how do you explain it to people? I reek like cat piss, sorry.
I've never had to. I just stare people in the eye. If I'm their boss, they don't say shit.
Like, I am much more likely to get laid still with boobies. Like, I could still find people who'd be into that weird shit. Like, there's some chicks who'd be into a guy with boobies.
Why is that constantly your, like part of your reasoning? It was the same shit with the dick smelling thing.
Am I going to get laid smelling like cat piss? Because I still want to enjoy sex. I don't want to lose sex because I'm a cat piss smelling.
I'm married.
Yeah, but dude, is your wife
so are you
with a cat piss?
My wife is the reason for these stupid fucking cats in my house.
I mean, my wife is probably going to divorce me with any of these situations that take place. Like, so I'm going to have to start anew. I'm getting divorced for sure. Like, I mean, I've accepted that with any of these situations.
All right.
You know
what
I mean? So I at least want to have a life after divorce.
So what, do you have... do you have... 2 more left, right? And I have 1 more left?
I have, 2 more left. That's right.
Awesome.
That's right.
Yeah, because my last one, I have 3
more. I have 3 more.
What?
I have 3 more.
What?
Yeah. I have 6. I had 6.
5. Yeah. That makes sense. So then hit me with 2. Hit me with.
Okay.
Wait, what? You have what?
Yeah, I have 2 more left. So, I have 3 more left.
3.
I have 1.
Oh my
2,
God.
3 more left. Yes.
All right.
So I'll hit you with 2 back to back.
Yep.
And then, okay. So, would you rather piss sand?
Have what? Do what?
Would you rather piss sand?
Ooh.
Like, instead of pissing, you have sand granules working its way through your urethra, making little microcuts because it's glass, right? That's all sand is glass. You can't hear me?
I hear you.
Oh, okay. So pissing sand for one whole day, once a week. So once out of every 7 days, you wake up, you're pissing sand all day long. Or once a year on your birthday, poop out a baby-sized turd.
Ooh. All right. Piss out sand once a week?
Once a week, every week.
Or
poop out a baby-sized turd. Like, you have to push out a turd that is as large and as weighty as a baby. And it's on your birthday. It has to be on your birthday.
I mean,
once a year.
Okay, yeah, the birthday part, like, that means zero to me. I don't do
That's devastating to wake up on your birthday and know that a baby-sized.
Do you treasure your birthday that much?
You're gonna dread your birthday.
Your birthday is it's just another day.
And you're gonna dread it.
I dread them all. I've got a fucking newborn.
So you know what this is gonna be like. You know the horror that is gonna be involved with a baby-sized turd out of your butthole.
Yeah, so that's why I wanted to ask you, because there's a lot of medical questions with that, right? So, do you have to go to the hospital on your birthday every year?
No.
Well, how does this not fucking rip anything then? You know, how does this not require? It's gonna rip your butt.
It's gonna rip and stretch and tear your butthole.
So you would probably have to go to the hospital every year to get stitches when this happens.
You can go to the hospital after the baby turd has arrived.
Why after?
Because if you go before, then that raises the whole question of, like, are they going to give you an epidural? Are they going to give you pain medication? And you can't have any of that.
Is this something that other people go through or just me?
Just you.
Really?
Just you.
And so the piss once a week is just like, not like for the whole day, right? Just
for the whole day. One whole day of sand.
What?
Piss. But then,
that's not fair.
But then at midnight it flips over again.
That's not fair.
It's would you rather. Anything is on the table.
That's not
Anything
fair.
is on the table.
That's not fair. So you're telling me that I'm the only one?
You can hold your piss all day.
Do other people?
It's gonna be a long sand piss.
Does everybody deal with the pissing sand once a year? Or just
nope, only you.
Really?
Yes, dude. Either way, it is only you. This is like a curse that, like, a fucking gypsy woman puts on you.
Is there a way that I can break my shit up?
In your body? No. It's coming out as a solid baby turd.
So inevitably, like, regardless, I would have to go to the hospital to get stitches once a year.
After this comes out, yeah. But you're also probably going to have to go to the hospital after you piss fucking sand all day every week. I mean, like, who knows? Like, I mean, sand coming out of your dick is definitely not good. That's like a nonstop kidney stones, dude. That is like, imagine pissing one kidney stone. That's one grain of sand, literally. Yeah. So this is a fucking sandbox of piss, essentially.
Man, I just don't want to tear my taint.
That's what you're worried about the cosmetics of it? Like, you're worried about, like, having a weird taint because once a year you poop out a fucking poop baby?
Yeah, because again, I feel like I'd build up a pain. I feel like with the piss, I'd build up a pain tolerance or some way to soothe myself during it. You know what I mean? Like, I would know that this is just something that I'm going through once a week. It doesn't mean I'm dying. It doesn't, like, it's just what I'm. And so because of that, I'd be able to be, like, better with the pain involved. However, and it's once a week, so I would just, it would become familiar. But once a year, it's like a shock value thing again, right? Like,
you're looking all year. You're looking forward to that one day, and it's your birthday. You're pooping out a baby.
I don't give a fuck about the birthday part.
But imagine, like, people trying to give you cake and your family trying to give you presents and your wife, like, you know, you ready for your birthday, BJ? And you're like, I just pooped out a baby poop.
Are you ready for your birthday, BJ?
And you're like, my asshole's ripped. I just shit out my intestines. Like, what do you want me to do? You know what I mean? It just ruins the whole day for you. It ruins that whole vibe.
Man, see, again, this is tough. This is good. I want to say, like, reasonably, I'd have to opt for the shit once a year. But
okay,
for some reason, I'm drawn.
You want to go.
I'm drawn towards the pissing sand once. You know what I mean? Because, like, if it's only that one day, like, and to the minute, right? Like, midnight strikes, like. So could I be peeing at 11:59 and midstream? It just, like, everything's fine.
If you hold,
No, midstream. I'm pissing
like,
11:59.
Like you hold it all day. You hold it all day long.
No.
And then you wait till 11:59 to
Not
piss.
even. I didn't think that I'd be able to hold it all day long. That's like, I mean, that's rough. No, you'd end up having to piss.
So yeah, at 11:59 the day before you start peeing.
Right. And then
you're peeing in midstream, it turns into sand pee. But dude, then, I mean, still you're stuck for the rest of the day with sand pee, because it's all day long at last.
Yeah, but I meant the other way around, too. So 11:59, I'm peeing sand pee, and
so
then
like,
midnight strikes, and it's
Yeah, I mean, technically, I mean, you're not breaking any rules there. I mean, like, yeah, I'll allow it.
Your fucking rules.
In the court of sand pee, I'll allow it.
See, like, it's tempting.
Here's what I have to say about that.
Because you can do things to try to lower the amount of times that you pee on that day. Right? Like, you can be like, well,
sure.
Clearly I'm not having coffee today. I just pissed out sand.
See, I don't know. I have a hard time with this one because they both sound terrible to me. Because I have pooped out a large poop before, and it hurts.
Right.
But
well, that's what I was thinking about.
Got, like, pee, or I've got, like, you ever got, like, soap in your dick hole? Like, accidentally, and, like, when you pee the next time, it burns, like, the fucking dickens, and, like, you just have to grab your dick and strangle it, like, the fucking...
Yeah, it's terrible.
So either one of those sound terrible, yeah.
Yeah. I've drank so much that it burned.
Sure. Just straight alcohol coming out of your dick.
That was not fun.
No.
Yeah. It's tough. That's
why.
Ultimately,
like I'm going poop baby.
Yeah, I'd have to go
once
poop
a year,
baby.
and it's
you know what I would do also?
It sucks, but at least it's once a year, and then it's done. It's over with.
Right.
You don't have to worry about it again for another year.
And that's why I also have to do that. But also, like, you can be in good spirits about it too. Like, you could watch the South Park episode, like the U2 one, you know, while shitting.
Yeah. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. You can watch Stan Marsh's dad shit out the #1 poop. So,
see, I would probably listen to heavy metal music while I was pooping it out and just push it as hard as I could.
Oh, I didn't mean while pooping. I just meant, like, while you're in recovery for the rest of the day.
Oh, I'm talking about while pooping. I'm listening to, like, death metal, like, like blast beats, and I'm just sweating, dude. Like, pushing as hard as I possibly can, dude. Like, you know what I mean? Just, like, pooping out this poop.
I guess I don't know what I'd be listening to. Maybe.
I mean, if you're listening to something like soothing, you're going to want to take your time with it.
I'd probably just be listening to straight up just white noise, like static, just.
Because, I mean, inevitably, that's what you'd hear in your ears, that ringing noise when you're in a lot of pain, and it's just like that, like ringing.
That's good. I think that's what I would do for sure.
Okay, all right. So next one.
Yeah.
And the next two, I'm going to let you know, get a little more psychological as opposed to just like shock value.
Okay. Well, that's good because my last one that I have is
more psychological.
Not necessarily psychological. I think more fun. You know, it's not gross or anything like that, but it is more fun to think about. So.
See, mine are still kind of gross, but also in a sad
fucking
way.
Course they are. That's a fucking great way to end this, on a sad way. Awesome.
Well, dude, I wanted to go with the most intense ones for last. Like, I wanted to go with the hardest ones, the hardest decisions for last. So anyways, let me get this
Clearly
one out of the way.
We aren't on the same page with this podcast.
No. I was going for destroy you with Would You Rather. I even told you, dude, I was coming hard.
It's fair. You did.
Right.
That's fair.
All right. So here we go. So, would you rather kill one child on live television?
You know,
like national television.
So, listen, I had these same ones in my mind that I was like, well, no, because that's fucking stupid for a podcast. We're supposed to be funny. Whatever, let's do it. Kill a child.
On national television.
How old?
Let's say 10.
And what? What ethnicity?
What ethnicity? Fuck, dude. I guess Caucasian because we're Caucasian.
Well, what does that mean?
Caucasian?
Like, well, yeah, but like over 50% what?
Just white. They're white.
No,
they're straight white.
No. Like someone could be.
You want to kill a racially you want to kill?
I'm just saying. I want to know everything involved here.
Okay, it is all the children involved in this question are Caucasian.
You stop saying that. Are they Italian?
They're white.
Are they Irish? Are they?
Fuck, dude. How am I supposed to know?
And did they grow up in Southern California? Did they grow up in Wichita? Like,
you don't know where they grew up. You don't know these kids. These are kids. I don't think you want to.
Such a bitch.
I don't think you want
to. Wait. Because if I gotta kill them on live TV, what does that mean? Push a button and I still don't see them? What are you talking about?
You have to see them. You don't know them. But you have to see them.
I know I don't know them. I just want to know. Irish, Russian, you know.
Fuck, dude. Are you sure? They're Irish. We'll go with Irish. They're all Irish.
Probably redhead then, huh?
Redheads.
Yeah, this is getting
Irish
easy.
Kids.
This is getting easy. Yeah.
Okay. Kill one child. I didn't even think about
Boy
that.
or
I
girl?
don't know why the ethnicity would play any.
Boy or girl?
Boy.
Okay. Yeah.
Or see, none of this even crossed my mind. So so one child on national television. Everybody sees this. Now, you are not, for either one of these, going to be legally prosecuted, just socially prosecuted. The whole world
do they
will
understand?
hate you.
Yeah, but do they understand then? Cause so they would eventually see me out in public anyways, right? So by them seeing me out,
you're going to be a celebrity. You're going to pursue.
Well, I'm just saying.
Be a
Listen,
celebrity.
I'm saying by them seeing me out in public, then they would know that that is something he had to do. Clearly, he's not being prosecuted. They aired it on television. Someone forced him to do it, or.
No, all they know is that you killed a child on national television. Let me get to the second option.
I mean, I'm still not done with the fucking first one because I'm ready to say yes on that one.
Do you know what the second option is? You're ready to just kill an Irish kid on TV?
That's why I wanted to know who. I said most likely a redhead.
It might be the second option might be or eat some cotton candy. You don't know what the second option is.
I mean, still, the answer stays the same.
You're still killing the Irish kid. Great. Okay. Or 25 children discreetly in the woods. So no one knows about it except for you.
Are they Irish?
Again, you're not prosecuted. Sure, they can all be Irish.
All boys, or?
Yeah, no. We're going to mix it up. Let's say some boys, some girls. All the same age, though.
So what, all 10? 10 years old?
Yeah, we'll say all between the ages of 10 and 12, just to make it interesting.
How many boys, how many girls? What's the ratio here?
Dude, 12 and 13. 12 boys, 13 girls.
25?
Because the other 25, yeah.
And still not charged with anything, right?
Not charged with anything. Nope.
Does this have to be, like, can this be with like an AR or what?
Yeah, you can choose the method of killing.
Oh, really?
Sure, that's fine. That's fine with me. I'll allow that. You can choose the method of killing.
And no one has to know.
The 25, no one has to know.
Sure. So, when you say I can choose the method of killing, does that mean that I can also choose my own wardrobe?
What you're gonna wear?
Yeah.
It's a massacre. Sure, dude. Yeah, you can wear whatever the fuck you want.
All right.
Why not?
So then, then yeah, the 25 kids. Because if I don't have to lose any social status over this, and listen.
See, I told you this would be fun. I told you this was a fun question.
Listen, if I didn't have to lose any social status over this, it's 25 red-headed Irish kids, and I get to choose the way and my wardrobe, then this is what's happening, right? Then I am wearing I am going to kill them by putting them all in one mass grave already, lined with C4, triggered by a button. By then, I'm going to be having both earplugs in and a sleep mask on when I push that button. Done.
Okay. I'll allow it. I guess you wouldn't have to. You're still going to have to live with the fact that you killed 25 children.
Oh, no, dude, because I'd be drinking during it. I would not even know the next day that had happened.
Yeah, you're blackout drunk.
Yeah.
I'm an Irish kid.
Yeah,
I like it. You know what? I'm okay with it. You twisted the question on me, I wouldn't expect any less. I like it.
No one would know. Not even myself. I would see it on TV the next.
See these kind of questions coming down the pike, dude. Considering
I would
the name
see
of the
that.
You should have known
I would see.
I was going to ask you about killing children.
I would see 25 Irish children found dead at a mass grave site early last Tuesday.
No one's even going to. Yeah, no one's even going to know that, dude. There's not going to be any single person that knows about it.
Yeah, it would be last Tuesday. Calls came in Wichita County when they said they heard loud bombs going off. We have Teresa on location to tell us more about the bomb she heard. Teresa's like, hey, it's Teresa here, and we're out here where bombs went off, and there's not a lot to see other than farmland and then this big hole right here. Investigators say they are still reporting and investigating on what could have happened. Back to you, Todd. He's like, thanks for that, Teresa.
Thanks, Teresa.
And I would be watching that at a bar, getting bombed again, going, that's fucking weird. I remember being...
Like, I had this thinking feeling that I was involved in the deaths of 25 Irish children. You'd be like, I had the weirdest dream last night.
Be
I
like,
had the weirdest fucking dream last night.
Walk out the bar, like humming to myself, like a hard.
Exactly, dude. I love it. I think that's great. I think it's weird that you brought ethnicity into it, but I'm glad that you did, I guess, in hindsight. And I think it's fucking great. I wouldn't expect any less from this show. I wouldn't expect any less for them that to happen.
So here's a better one.
So I'm glad.
This is a better one than I think. Right?
Okay.
Well, not necessarily better. What I mean by that is, we're not talking about killing children. No, you know what? So yeah, better. That's definitely better.
Okay.
All right. So, would you rather?
And this isn't your one. This is just this is a bonus one.
No, this is my one. This is my last one.
This is your one. Okay. Hit me with it.
Wait,
hit me with it.
You know what? I'm sorry. Did I not? I didn't ask you what you would do.
I'd kill the child on TV.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
And you would deal.
For sure.
Why?
Because that way I can at least live knowing, like, I only killed one child as opposed to killing 25 children.
Would you try to explain that to every person on the street?
I mean, if I had the option to, I guess I would.
Well,
if not, I would just, like...
You don't have the option to. Like, you got normal... would you even ever have a job?
Then.
You'd never have a job. You'd be broke. You'd
Probably
be on
not.
the streets. You would be poor.
My life would be ruined, but at least I only killed one child.
No, fuck that, man. No.
I would just live with knowing that I only killed one child.
Right now, if someone said kill 25 Irish redhead kids
fuck, dude.
and make an extra and double your salary next year.
No, I couldn't do it. I would just say, I'd have to say, I'm sorry, I can't do it.
And what if they said, or be killed?
And I mean, at that point, I don't know, dude. I would like to think that I would do the right thing and just say, all right, kill me. But I'd probably kill the Irish kids. I would probably kill the Irish kids. I want to think that I would do the right thing. I'd like to think that I'm selfless enough that I would be like, I've lived a good life. I never expected to live this long.
See, I think
these Irish kids, they might have a fighting chance as potato farmers. They might be successful. They might end up like who's that redheaded fucking ginger singer? That pop singer guy.
Yep.
They might be the next one of him. That's what I'd like to say. That's what I'd like to think to myself.
No, he's super popular because we both remember his name. So.
Yeah, he's really popular. But no, in reality, I'd probably kill him. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if it's kill or be killed, then it's hard to say. I would probably kill him.
There you have it, folks.
Yep.
All right.
Yep, we would both murder 25 fucking Irish kids, unfortunately, I guess, but...
Yeah, oftentimes.
I feel like we're going to get some hate from Ireland on this one. Real hate. I just want to go out there on a limb and...
Ooh, but you know what?
I have nothing against Ireland. I like Ireland.
Me either. I also don't.
I like Guinness.
I don't have anything against Ireland. Well, I don't like Guinness. But I don't have anything against Ireland. I just think, like, that wouldn't be hard for me.
Those would be the most killable kids.
Would they be the most killable?
That's what I'm asking. I don't think so, but you went straight to the Irish kids. You were pretty adamant about Irish. You asked me like 6 times if they were Irish.
No, I didn't ask. I said, what are they? I didn't say Irish.
Yeah, but then you're like, are they Irish? Are they Irish? Are they? Because if so, I got the gun ready. Are they Irish?
No, that's not. Back up the track, people. That's not what I said.
I'm kidding. Yeah. Neither one of us have anything against Irish people.
No, but I'd kill 50 Koreans.
Yeah, I knew it was gonna. Yeah, we were making such progress on being politically correct in that second. We were doing so good. And it all fell apart.
I'm kidding. The only reason I say that is because they probably breed like rabbits.
I've seen you eat at Korean buffets before. I know you like the Korean barbecue. Yeah,
I love the Korean barbecue so much. It's so great. I eat it all the time.
We just hate all ethnicities equally. We just hate all people, pretty much. Yeah.
Sure. You should tell everyone what you texted me the other day.
Oh, what did I? God, who only knows what I texted you the other day?
Yeah, no, I'm kidding. Because I wouldn't. Oh. Go ahead.
Oh, no, I was just saying I don't even know what I texted you the other day. I mean, I'm sure there was some. I'm sure I'm always sending you terrible things via text message, but no, I think we're pretty decent people overall. We agree. I don't know. We've digressed to such a terrible extent.
I actually, what I did was I sent a GIF back that just said "Whoa."
Oh yeah. Whoa, indeed. Oh, I know what you're saying. I know where you're going with this. Okay. Well, I mean, it is what it is.
All right. Before we lose anyone, the next one here. Ready? So this is gonna be fun. Okay. So would you rather be a poor superhero, right? So financially and even self-esteem wise, but you're a superhero, and not necessarily self-esteem, but you still deal with like the everyday like depression that normal people do, like
sure.
As great as your highs are for like being a superhero, you still go back to your like studio apartment, or would you rather be an insanely rich like nobody with zero friends, like no one to share it with? Even strangers, like you can't like just be like, I'll buy this for you. There you go. Like you
can't do that.
No, you have all the money in the world, but literally for only yourself.
It's a tough one. So all the money in the world, I can have anything I want, but I cannot like buy friends. Can I buy? So you can't even like buy. I'm trying to think of like I could have like an entertainer come and play at my mansion. Would that be okay?
Yeah, but only for you. You can't share that experience with anyone. Like you can't even take a video and.
Can I talk with them while they're there?
Very briefly. They're not interested. Like they're not sticking around for like a drink or anything like that.
I guess I'm gonna go with the depressed superhero then. I'm gonna go with the depressed superhero because at least I'd have friends. I could do super cool stuff. I might be sad from time to time, but that's
also,
basically
don't forget,
my normal life now. Except I have superpowers.
Don't forget that so your friends they can't know about your superpowers.
Okay, they can't know about my superpowers. No. Can anybody? Like, can I save people?
Well, yeah. Yeah, you can save people. You don't always. You don't always. You definitely like come up like a couple minutes too late.
That's my curse, is always coming a couple.
No.
Like I have superpowers, but every time I like miss the train by a second, that person just splattered on the fucking tracks.
Not every time, but like it's not.
I'm just
it's
like,
not rare.
No, damn my fucking lateness, damn my chronic tardiness.
Yeah. Yeah. Not every time, but like, yeah.
Like 50%?
Just under. We're gonna say 4. We're gonna say 4 out of 10 times.
Now, do I know that the reason that I'm not being is because I'm not able to save people, or do I just think it's my fault that I didn't make it there in time?
You always think it's your fault.
Fuck. I guess I'm still gonna have to go with it. I mean, I probably could. Do I have the opportunity to off myself in either one of these situations? I feel like both of these were just leading to me off of myself. Both of these are just leading to me offing myself.
Why?
Like, because I'm sad either way. I'm sad I have no friends, and I'm sad that I fuck it up all the time. I always fuck it up, and I can't save the people that I'm supposed to save as a superhero.
It's, again, not every... Like, sometimes you do.
Yeah, but dude, not enough. I would be, knowing me, I would be figuring out my averages for sure. I would see that I suck more than I'm good, dude. Like, I would definitely... No, I'm still going with the superhero. I'm going with the superhero. I'm going with the superhero.
I was gonna say, don't forget, like, you can know people, right? When you're super wealthy, you just cannot share the wealth.
So I can have friends. I just cannot get. They have to be friends with me because they want to be friends with me.
Yeah, and you say they're friends, but like when they go other places, like they tell their actual friends, like, yeah, I went over to fucking, was it Mike's? Just to pick something up. Like, dude wouldn't even let me use the restroom.
Why wouldn't I let him use the restroom?
You're not sharing your wealth with him.
They can't pee in my bathroom?
You got a really nice restroom. You offered the shrubs. You said, dude, I'm not crazy. Like, just like, you can pee in my shrubs. I understand you have to pee.
What if I'm an asshole and I don't deserve to have any friends?
Right. But, like, there's people who are still, just because there's always people that just, like, they're just waiting, like, just in case he decides to share his wealth.
Fuck. I'm going with the superhero. The superhero sounds good to me. I mean, like, it would be cool to have superpowers. You know, I'd be sad that I couldn't save everybody all the time, but I think I think I'm enough of a perpetual optimist that I would be happy about the people I saved and just think, like, maybe that next time I'll save that person. Yeah. I think, like, I would be optimistic enough. I'm a pretty optimistic person. I'm a glass half full kind of guy. I think I would see the good in that. So
yeah. I don't think you're wrong. I would also go superhero.
Okay.
I think that's only 2 that we've lined up on.
Yeah, not very many. I still think you're crazy for the cat piss one, but I mean, that's neither here nor there.
Dude, I'm not gonna have.
We're not gonna get back into it. Okay, so from the final one, which is a pretty heady one. This is a pretty heady one. It's not gross, but it's heady.
Wonderful. Yeah,
okay.
No, great way to end it. All right, people. So that's, thanks for listening. This is.
Dude, they know what they're biting off what they can chew with this show. They should be. Like, they know that it's it's gonna be heavy. So here we go. Would you rather know the date of your own death or the date of the death of the person you love most in life?
Oh man.
Yeah.
My own.
Okay.
Do they?
Okay.
So does that person ever know that?
No, and you can.
Well, listen. Does that person? No, they don't know that I was ever even given the option of knowing one or the other.
Correct.
And they don't even know that I know my own date or their own date.
Correct. Yes, they don't know either one. Now you could tell them if you chose, but I don't know why you would choose to tell them either one. You know what I mean? I don't know why you would choose to tell them either one.
I would just pick my own date then. Yeah, for sure.
Okay. I think I'm with you on that one. I don't know if it would drive me crazy, though. But I also don't know that it would drive... Like, I can see both sides of the fence on this one. Like, Because if I knew the date of the person I loved the most in life, I could make sure that I give them, like, the greatest. Like, I think it would give me more incentive to give them, like, the greatest life ever. But on the other hand, if I know my own date, I knew that I could, like, I would want to do everything that I could to make everybody's life happy. You know what I mean? Before I died.
That's interesting because the way I feel is that whether I was given her date or my date in a week's time, I would forget about it, and then if I knew her date and in a week's time I forgot about it and then she died, I would feel extra guilty.
You think that's something you would forget?
For sure.
What the fuck is wrong with you, man? Like, I'm a forgetful son of a bitch, but I would not. That would be scorched into my memory.
Why?
Dude, I just think, I mean, it's not something you just easily forget.
I don't know. I think that's something that you could, like, I think that's something that your body would be signing up to forget.
I don't know, man. I think if you tell me the date of either one of those, like, I'm going to be so initially mortified and shocked that, like, I don't think I will ever, like, I'll have PTSD about it either way. Like, I don't see myself forgetting either one. Like, I think that both of those would just be, like I said, scorched into my brain. Like, I don't think I could forget if I tried. Like, I think I would try and want to forget that.
Really?
And it just wouldn't happen.
No. Well, I mean, to each its own, but yeah, I don't.
I think that's great if you can forget it, because I think, like, that would be preferable, right? To never have to know it.
Listen, the people that I envy the most are the people who are just so oblivious to life, right? Like, they are ignorant. Yeah, it's just bliss, for ignorant bliss.
Blissful
right? Like,
ignorance. Yeah, exactly.
Like, that's I admire that sometimes. Like, when I'm not on the receiving end of some fucking idiot being an idiot like that, like, I admire seeing it because, like, they don't know what they're so fucking dumb that they don't know what they're, like, a car could go and hit them at that moment and you'd be like, aw, like they were cute. They didn't know. They existed. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good that those people existed, right? Yeah, I mean, I agree. I'm there with you on that. I just think, like, this is not something that I could forget either way. And I would think, like I said, I think either way it would drive me absolutely nuts. And
nope.
See, I think I would fuck with it if I knew the date of my own death. Like, I'd be like, so what, I can try killing myself and it's not going to happen? Yeah, exactly.
See, I don't know if that's how it works. I think you can also, like, quit earlier than, like, your given date, right? Like, that would make the most sense. Like, if, like,
see, I think if it's fate, it's just sealed. Like, you can jump off of
no, because you can't be cocky enough to be like, I'm going to shoot myself in the head in this concert or event full of people and I'm not gonna die because I know that. Like, that, no, like, you're gonna die because you're an asshole then. No, I think you wouldn't die and you'd just be permanently paralyzed because you're an asshole. Okay, well, I like that just as much.
Like, it would just, for whatever reason, miss that main vein in your brain, dude. Then you would just be, like, in a fucking, like just, like, alive in your own body, but you're paralyzed and you're like, damn it. Like, that plan backfired hard, dude. Like, you know what I mean?
Not against
I think
it.
that's what... You know what I mean? I think you'd just be punished for trying to opt out. Like, death would be like, not yet, you son of a bitch. You know what I mean? Like, I think they would fuck with you at that point. I don't know. I think like I said, I think I'm gonna have to agree with you on this one and say my own death.
Yeah.
Because I think you'd live a better life knowing when you would do all the things that you want to do. Because, I mean, if you know the date of your own death, like, even though we know we're going to die, it doesn't seem real, right? Like, we still like to believe that.
Well, that's why I'm saying, like, even if you give someone their date, I really don't think that person is going to, like, then at that moment go and seek out, like, finishing off their bucket list. I don't see it. I think people are lazier than that, and I know that I'm lazier than that.
Maybe.
I know that I would fucking forget in a week's time.
That's insane. I mean, you might be onto something there. I'm not saying you're not onto something there, but wow, dude, we really ran the gamut on this episode.
We did.
I think we came hard with them. I was impressed.
I was scared that we didn't have enough.
We had enough.
Yeah.
Now we know that round 2, we don't need quite even as many.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Fair.
I think there needs to be a round 2. I think this was a really fun episode.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
We know that you're a psychopath that wants tits. We should get a Kickstarter going to get Mike tits. Get Mike tits.
And just make sure you hide your Irish children.
Sure.
From Jake, because he's gonna kill him.
Well, I mean, chances are if you're Irish, you don't like your children either.
And we're both gonna fuck your cows. So.
Oh my God.
That's what we have learned from this episode, right there.
But
we have really said
the
most horrible things this episode you could ever imagine.
There's a 6 out of 10 chance that we'd save your life. So.
I thought it was 4 out of 10.
That you come up to them dead.
Oh, so I saved their life more often than not as a superhero.
Yeah, 60% of the time you save their life.
Oh, well then I'm definitely going superhero. I thought you were saying only 4 out of 10 I saved. I was going to say, damn, dude, that's depressing. I know more often than not I suck.
Well, at this point, it's dropped to 35%. You save their life at this point. That's... If you were saying yes at 40%, then we're dropping it to 35. Done.
Dude, I guess I don't. I'm still going superhero, dude, because I will burst through your door, dude, and
find you hanging there.
Find you hanging there and say, like, well,
God damn it!
I'd say just fuck. I would no, dude. If you're hanging there, I'd be like, well, I get mission accomplished. That's good job.
You did it, bud.
You did it. Congratulations.
You did it. I guess there's really no villain here for me to fight, anyways.
That's right. That's right. You did your thing. So. Man, dude, this was a fun one. I like this one. We'll definitely have to revisit this in the future. If you guys want to see a round 2, definitely hit us up at SYWSOL on Twitter. Shoot us a little tweet saying, hey, I like this. Maybe you guys should do a round 2, and we'll probably tweet back and say, hey, cool, I'm glad you liked it. Maybe we will.
That's fair. Yeah. Also, you can email us directly. It is SYWSOLpod at gmail.com. And you can find us on YouTube as well. Just type in stuff you want to say out loud, and you can find our channel and check that out and share it around.
That's awesome. Share it.
Spread it around
like the coronavirus.
Like our stuff on all of it and share it on all of it. And email us.
Love it. Like it. Consume it. Love it.
Like it, love it, consume it, love it. Exactly. That's what we're fucking talking about, people.
That's our new catchphrase, right?
Like it, love it, consume it, love it.
Consume it, love it. Yes.
Woo! All right.
Macho Man Randy Savage. I love it.
Thanks, everybody, for listening.
Hey, thank you so much. It's been a blast, and we'll see you next week.
Yeah. I'm Jake.
And I'm Mike. Later, bitches.
Peace out.